the characteristics of various age group. When we say characteristics of age group, we'll be discussing about according to age wise what are the psychological development will be going on in a human life. So first one will say what is developmental psychology. Developmental psychology, it is the study of you from womb to tomb, like when the fetus is from inside the womb till the tomb is like when they die, when they go to tomb, like study or the development takes place from the womb till the death, that is from the beginning to the end of a lifespan. People develop, that is only psychology, that is developmental psychology. We are going to study what are the changes which happens during physically, socially and cognitively. We'll see what are the principles of human growth and development. There are certain principles which are like general when it comes to growth and development. The first principle is development is continuous. See, when we say womb to tomb, there is no end of it for the development. So we already saw that womb to tomb is from till the life start and till the death happens, the improvement or the growth keeps on happening. So that is only continuous. It has no stop. The stop will be, or the end will be only after dying. So development is a continuous process. And the next one is development is gradual. Gradual means it takes time. It's not like suddenly somebody will grow height, or all of a sudden their psychological skill will not be improved. It is gradual, means it takes time. It is slow process. The next principle is development of sequential. Sequential means it has certain particular sequence, or the series, what we call is like one after the other. It's not like what is supposed to happen after 6 years will not happen before itself. It has time limits, it has age limits. According to that, certain development will be there. The next one is rate of development varies person to person. It's not like how the one person growth is happening, the same process will not happen to the other person also. There will be some differentiation. It is not total different, but there will be minor differentiations. The next topic is development proceeds from general to specific. So general to specific, the word itself, it says that when somebody grows, it's not just body growth, it also involves their psychological behavior growth, experience growth. So general to specific means they improve in particular aspect before going to particular growth. First they have to generally improve in, or they have knowledge regarding some general stuff. From the general they will learn one particular aspect. So from general to specific development will be there. The next principle is most traits are correlated and developmental. Like most of the traits, such as how they follow the religion, how the culture goes on, how the ancestors were following, that one are kind of similar. Correlation means it's similar and it is relatable. Traits are. And the next principle is growth and development is a product of both heredity and environment. Growth and development, that is how they improve physically and mentally, it directly involves, first thing is it involves the heredity, what the ancestors or what the parents are carrying, the chromosomes or what genes they are carrying, that one will be passed on to the offsprings. So that is only through the means of genes, that is only heredity. And environment is where the person is being developed, or where the person has been growing from the birth till the death. What are the environment he is growing in, that also influence in his development. The next principle is development is predictable. Like we can expect what is going to happen. It's like when you see a baby, you can make out that okay, this baby, we can expect that okay, in 1 year this baby can start to talk. In another 2-3 years, the baby can start to speak in sentences. In another few years, like we can expect, because we already know how the growth and development has been happening. So according to the records and reports and all, we know how the expectation has been done. So it is predictable. We can predict what is going to happen, or how the person is going to grow or develop. The next one is development. It is the constant interaction between all factors of development. Like we said, it is heredity and it is environment. There are many factors which influence humans' growth and development. It involves such as environment, their friend circle, where they live in, what are their parents, what are their genetic factors, or who they meet with, what are their experiences, all such kinds will become the reason why the person has been like that. Like as a person, what are the characteristics, or what kind of behavior development as well as physical development you have got, that will be directly related or influenced by all these characters. So these are the principles of human growth and development. Next we'll see what the characteristics of person or children, adolescents, from childhood till the adolescence. What are the changes or what are the development happening, we are going to see now. So these developments are categorized into, these characteristics are categorized into physical development, and then cognitive development, and then emotional development, and the last one is social development. So these are the concepts, or these are the divisions where characteristics of a person is explained. Physical development, what is the physical development? When a person is growing, what can be the changes, such as the makeup or genetic makeups, or ethnicity, race, gender, nutrition, diet, exercise, sleep, use of tobacco, alcohol, choose. It is dependent on individual choice, like what they are going to choose, and their sleeping patterns. These are all going to develop from one by one, and the decision will be made by the person itself, what option he is going to choose. So these are the physical and development. The next one is cognitive development. Cognitive is, it is directly related to the thoughts or thinking capacity. This cognitive process or cognitive development, what it says, it is academic settings, family environment, parent and caregivers involvement, access to early education, opportunities, teacher support, personal motivation, gender, culture, ethnic. These are the points which help a person to improve their capacity of thoughts. Cognitive, when we use the word cognitive, it means thinking capacity, or development of the brain, or behavior modification. This all involves with that one particular word. So here what they're saying is, if somebody has to be cognitively developed, their involvement will be directly from the family, environment, caregivers, surrounding, and then what kind of education they are getting, and how many people are motivating them, like directly involved, like parents, friends, teachers, or personal relationships. So these are the persons or personals where they motivate the person to improve themselves. So this is called cognitive development. The next one is emotional development. Emotional development, like we already know what are the emotions, like sometimes we'll be happy, sad, depressed, fear, anger, or joy, cheerful. These are all the different kinds of emotions what a person has. So how does this develop is, it is developed by individual's temperament, individual's capacity of maintaining, like as the age moves on, or the age is being grown, the person's emotional stability will also be improvised. When it comes to the younger ones or the younger humans, their emotional development are there, but they does not have control on it. As the age grows or as they grow, their emotional control will be there. You can see it as a stability will be there. So this one will only come after when they are getting exposed to the environment, when they get freedom by themselves, when they start making decision, when they get influenced by others. These are all the conditions where emotional development takes place, like they develop their emotion as well as they learn to control that also. So these are the emotional development. Next one is social development. Social is getting social. As a human, we are a social animal. So social development will happen when they start to make companionship or friendship with the other people, what popularity they get, what are their status in the social media or the social life, in the community setup, or how social they are, what are the social content they are having. These are all the particular topics or personals which will involve a person's social development. So these are the topics. Next we want to, according to the age group, how does one's physical and psychological development happens according to the age groups. Now we see first group is the group of birth to second year, that is the 2-year kid. From the birth till 2 years, it is called as infancy stage. In this infancy, it is also called as neonate. This neonate, what happens is, in this stage, a person from birth to 2 weeks, sorry, not 2 weeks, birth to 2 weeks, baby, it is called babyhood also. This stage is rapid growth and development. There will be intense growth. As soon as the baby is born, the size and shape will be very average. It will be only around like 2 to 3 kilos or around 3 kilos or kgs. Within the 2 weeks itself, there will be rapid growth. There will be improvement of the body structures, and the weight also improves. This is the stage where it happens, and there are changes in the body proportion as well as intellectual growth. As it grows, as it physically grows, even it intellectual also grows. The next stage or next age group is 2 to 6 years. This is called early childhood. Sorry for that. This age group is early childhood. This is preschool period, like before they start to go, or it is the age where this 2 to 3 years, this is the before they start to going for the school. And when they start going to school, it is called like, before going to school, it is a pre-school age or pre-gang age. In this age, the child seeks gain control over environment. He also starts to learn social adjustment, because from childhood, it is going to, from this is not childhood actually, from the infancy stage, this kid is moving towards the another age group called as early childhood. In this age, it will explore themselves to the society or to another person. Till this age, the baby was only with the parent or the mother or only the family members or the neighbors. That's all it knows. But when it starts going to the school or preschool, or you can call it as like a Montessori or home care centers, like these kind of places, when the kid is going or it is being admission there, it will make new friends. It will have companionship. It will learn how to adjust self with others, because it is getting detached from the family members and going to the social life. So this adjustment, the kids start to learn. And here what they do is, they start, the main important quality what it improves in this age is social adjustment. Next one is 6 to 12 years. 6 to 12 years is late childhood. So in this age, mainly psychological development is, particular skills will be developed. They might be good in cricket or playing or singing. These kind of skills they start to develop in this age. The next one is, that is actually 12. Sorry, I have mentioned only 2 to 18. It is actually 12 to 18 years. In 12 to 18 years, this age is called adolescence, or it is called teenagers. In this age, there will be a drastic change in physical as well as psychological change, because physical changes such as boys will start getting their beard, their voice start to crack, and their height grows in this age. And then when it comes to girls, they'll start their menstruation, and their physical body structure will grow, their breast and their hip area, this and all will start to grow. And then they'll have hormone changes. Hormone changes will be like in a very drastic change. So both physical and psychological changes majority happens in this age group, that is adolescence. And here what happens is, there will be intensified personal interaction with the peer of the same and opposite sex. So in this age group, they'll be more interested towards the opposite gender, that is most of the boys, they will get attracted to the girls, and the girls will attracted towards the boys. This is a general, that is a universal concept which has been happening. So this actually this kind of feelings or changes or psychological improvement or the behavior and the physical changes mainly happens in this age group. The next one is the age of 18 to 40 years. This is called young adults. This age group is young adults. The responsibility have been taken in this age group. It includes decision making, choosing careers, life partner, getting married, adjusting yourself with another person. This happens in this age. When it comes to female also, they'll have this menopause, where their menstruation will stop at this age from 40 to 60. Usually menopause happens during the 45th or around that year. The next age is 60 years. This is late adulthood. They have completed their teenage, their adulthood. Now it is the late adulthood. That means this is a process of aging. They will become old. They'll start becoming uh, their skin what do you call, skin turgor will start to decline. Elasticity will go. Their muscle tone will be reduced. They'll have too many wrinkles on their faces. Their psychological problems will also start to arise. Their vital problems also will arise, as well as their psychological problems, because they'll be expecting, some will be facing some chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, these kind of diseases. And psychological disturbance will be like they might be expecting like, okay, anytime I might die, or they will think this is the end of my life. Some people, they often go to doctor for their consultation, physical as well as mental consultation. What they do in this age is they actually lose all the hopes on their life, because they have already come to the old age. In some people, what they do is they try to socialize themselves. What they do is they try to mingle more with the people. They try to spend whatever the money they have. They try to travel, they plan, they read, they visit other religious places, such as this Muslim, most of them they go for Mecca, Medina, and most of Christians they choose to go for Jerusalem. And then when it comes to Hindu, people try to go to Kashi or other religious places. So why? Because they want to feel peaceful in their life by seeing or visiting God's places. That is what they believe in. So this is the age group most of this feeling, and then more than feeling, you can see it as a psychological as well as physiological problem arise. So that are the age groups. Now we'll see what is will and character. What is will is, we'll see what is the definition. Will is, it is the desire of a person seen through his action performed knowingly or unknowingly. Will is a person's desire, like what do you want in future. Like when you can't do it by yourself in the present stage, you might take the future's decision in the present day itself. Like when you die, what should be done with your body, or do you want to donate it, or do you want to be buried in such a way, or regarding your economic status, or whatever the sites or properties you're having, to whom you're going to pass on to. So these kind of things which you decide in the leaving itself, that is called will. So it is a desired action which has been taken in the early days itself. It refers to an act performed intentionally. You're doing it purposefully, and sometimes it can be unintentionally or under force. This will can be done in those aspects. And there are quality and behavior aspects. See, this will has particular strength. Like what is the actual reason for doing will is, it has suitable goal. Like it is not just somebody can say about anything or random generalization. It has particular concept or goal. Based on that only will be done. Will can be written format. Usually legally it has been done in a written format, but in olden days they used to believe that by saying in front of other person is called also a will in olden days, but now it is not acceptable. Suitable ideas, standards, ability to choose alternatives, problems, ability to stay, decision, resist, desire, impulse, urge. These are the strengths of a will. When it comes to action, like these are all the strengths. When a person is actually taking an action, that is called action of will. There are particularly two types: voluntary will and involuntary will. Voluntary will is, that is, action is voluntary, and it is not will, this is only action. The word will topic has been completed. Now it is only the topic is action. Action is voluntary and involuntary. Action can be done like it is your own choice, whether you want to clap, jump, smile, laugh, hold, read, eat, talk. These are all the voluntary action which is being doing by yourself. When you do something, when you do some action by yourself, that is called voluntary. The word involuntary here, what it means is, in your body most of the body inside without any nervous impulsation, these are called involuntary actions, like blood circulation. You cannot tell your blood to move in the particular path. No, you cannot say, because it is naturally made up like that. So your blood circulation, your breathing pattern, your heartbeat, your blinking of eye, these are all involuntary. You don't control them. It happens by itself. So the character has been classified into three categories, that is personal character, social character, and a membership. Personal character is yourself, like whether you're positive or you're negative, what you're good at, what you're bad at. So that is your personal aspect. Social aspect is yourself to the society, how positive you are, how negative you are. So that is that kind of character. And to the membership, to a community or a group of people or a cultural or religious aspect, what is your behavior towards that. So that kind of character is membership characteristics. We'll move on to see what personal characteristics. Personal character traits are, positive ones are courage, consciousness, and then confident, hardworking. Negative one are coward, careless, unsure, and then lazy, lethargic, easily discourageous. So these are the negative aspect of personality when it comes to personal character. Now we'll see what are the source of information, sources, or where you will get all this from. Your character, where it has been formed from, or where do you get your character. The sources are heredity from your parents to the children or the offsprings. The next one is childhood experience. Whatever experience you go through in your life, that also will be the reason why your character is been formed like that. And then modeling, and then peer pressure, that is your surrounding friend circle pressure. Physical and social environment, what you are living in. Communication media, and so communication media and social media such as what is your status in your social life, or what is your status in your social media such as in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. In these kind of medias, what is your status, what do you gain from it. So that also you're getting influenced. And then what is your qualification, what is your educational aspect, and what is your religion, and a particular situation, what role you played and what and all you faced in your life. All these are become the source of your character. Next we'll move on end of the topic, character. So in this video, what I taught today was, I'll just sum up for you. You learned today regarding what is physical development and what is social development, and then characteristics of age groups, what are the improvements happens physically and socially in psychological development according to the age group wise. We studied, I taught it. And then later we saw what is will, what is character, what are the actions, and what are the important sources. So these are the topics which have been covered in this class. So if at all anybody is having any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.